Welcome to The Push. My name is Steve Machine Curran.
And I am Kevin Big Daddy Allwood.
Episode 42, and we're recording live from the Brazilian Amazon goddess, musician, singer, guitarist, all-round producer, music from the Muso Lab in Marrickville.
From the Muso Lab. It's our, as Steve said, episode 42, and it's our first time in our new plush
Studios. I didn't actually mention her name. It's Dee Martin. Thanks, Dee. So Dee's behind the panel today. I'm pretty excited. I'm actually a little bit nervous, Kev.
I'm a bit nervous too.
I can tell.
But I don't think you're quite as nervous as you are about BJJ tonight.
I know. I was just saying that I've got butterflies in my stomach. Every Friday afternoon, I go and roll at Marcelo's school at Sports Pit in Leichhardt. And it's fucking terrifying,
I thought you'd switch to one in the city. You went back?
No, I went back because these boys are the best. Like me and Nick are the only white belts, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
And so you open mat means anyone can turn up, and you roll 6-minute rounds with everyone for an hour.
How quickly are you drenched with sweat?
I'm drenched with sweat on the way because I'm terrified.
And then you get all the other guys sweat all over you too. You must love that.
You know what? It's there's nothing sexual about it at all. I know people say, "Oh, you're rolling around with men," and as much as you'd like to envisage us doing that, you don't really.
I envisage that all the time.
I know you do. naked, rolling around with other men. But well, actually, that reminds me. This is actually the Mardi Gras special. So that's a great segue, and we'll be celebrating Mardi Gras with Dee in the studio. We're actually recording on the runway at the airport. So if you hear a plane going over occasionally, that's why.
Yes. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
No, it's exciting.
I'm not going.
You're not going?
No, disappointing everyone.
Well, we've been through a few, haven't we?
We have.
How many have you been to?
I went to 9 in a row from 97 onwards, and then I had to skip one because I went to my sister's wedding, and I never went back. I went back a few years later, one time, just to reminisce.
My last was 2004, and I've shared this on the podcast before. I shouldn't have gone. It was 2 weeks before the Mr. Australia, so I was in ridiculous condition, and which is great because everybody comes up to you and says, "Can I touch your abs?" But I spent most of the night in the toilets anyway.
That's another podcast.
That's the adults only podcast. But look, we've got a lot to catch up on, man.
We do. It's been a while. It's been our last podcast was about the 30th of January.
With
a month
Pei,
ago. Yeah.
child psychologist, and another amazing woman, Pei Kong.
But since then, so that was like just after our summer shred ended, and my summer shred was abysmal.
It's a bit of a non-event, wasn't it, bro?
I think I gained, actually. Terrible. But since then,
gained more.
After Christmas and New Year, I had a bit of a family holiday, went away for a couple of weeks, and then when I got back, I decided to
get a vasectomy. Is that something that you're considering?
Yes.
Are you really?
Yes.
I think you're number 5 on the way.
When my better half said to me that she's pregnant,
yes,
I said, my response was, "How much is a vasectomy?" I didn't even say yay or congratulations.
Did you really?
I did. Well, I did eventually say that, but my first response was, "How much is a vasectomy?"
How close does a woman have to stand next to you to get pregnant? Like, what's the buffer?
If she brushes against me,
yes,
that's it, all over.
You do have some mighty powerful swimmers there, bro.
I do. That will be my legacy.
We'll just break for the plane. That was actually Jeffrey Epstein's plane. He's still alive, and he's flying
to South America.
He's flying to South America to chase some young boys or girls. What is he into? Girls, I think.
Girls. 17-year-old girls. It's not that bad on the scale of...
Oh, come on, man. They were coerced. That's like saying Harvey Weinstein wasn't that bad.
It's not like saying, I don't know enough about it, mate.
Yeah. I do have some listener questions though, because we lead such busy lives, we don't really check up on our YouTube followers too much. Comments and
don't read the comments, mate. They're too good.
Yeah, it's too many. Let's face it.
That's right.
When you've got 45 million followers. So the first one was from a guy called, probably not his real name, Alfredo Barragan, who said, I really like you guys. You like the conservative Hodge twins.
Conservative.
I took offence to that because I guess because we're not yelling at the cameras and
I like the Hodge twins. Yeah, they're great.
I'm not feeling them at all. Kevin
and Keith.
Yes, I don't even know their names. I just think they're just because they're a bit juiced up and a bit louder than we are.
They're not juiced up.
Please.
They're not.
Oh, they're natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had another comment from Dean Stevens who wants us to do food reviews and restaurant reviews.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So
I had some chicken earlier today. It was pretty good.
Where was it from?
Marrickville.
Fit, Fast, Fresh.
No. That's history.
No longer. We also had a question from Terry Stone, who is a and B competitor, and also actually competed against Gabriella in her one and only IFBB show, which Gabriella beat her.
Right.
In 2000, 20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, Terry's question was, how do we keep our bald heads so shiny? Do you have an answer for that?
5 blades.
Right. And do we put lube on it or something?
5-blade effort.
Okay.
No, I just use soap, man. What do you use?
Oh man, look, whatever's available.
Jizz.
I haven't actually got it. I haven't actually got it down to a fine art, as you can see. Like I didn't really get it together today. I don't have the time.
How often do you shave your head?
Probably once a week, twice a week. You're daily.
Every second day.
Every second day. That's actually the truck backing in with all our
Brazilian
money.
masseuses.
So yeah, no, I don't have an answer for that. It's probably tanning. I lather myself in baby oil after my cold shower, and then I meditate and pray. No, that's actually serious. That's what
you actually put baby oil on it.
Yeah.
Do you actually really?
Yeah, it's good lubricant. It's good moisturizer, isn't it? I don't know. This is my process. I have a cold shower.
Do you actually put baby oil on your skin?
Yeah, is that wrong? I'm fine as long as they don't stand next to any open flames. Also Shane Petroni, who his kid Max goes to our school, and he just wanted to say thank you for a shout out last time we did, and to keep the comedy coming.
Yes.
Is that what we do, comedy? Oh, one other question. Sorry to interrupt. There's a certain Brazilian that wanted to stress that he doesn't have a toe fetish or a foot fetish, but does like to hear and see, very crispy clean toes and pedicured, I should say, feet on women. There's a Brazilian that we know who said he doesn't have a foot fetish. He wanted to make that very clear.
Did someone say he did?
Well, he keeps going on about feet all the time.
Does he?
Yeah, like when girls walk past, he said, check out the feet, they're really clean.
I never heard him say that.
He said, I don't want to suck on their toes, but I do like a pair of clean feet. And his quote was, crispy clean, not Krispy Kreme, Kevin. In case you were triggered to eat a donut.
Did you see that Eddie Murphy movie Boomerang with Halle Berry? A long time ago. And he pulls the sheet so he can... He's in bed.
Yes.
And he grabs the sack sheet, he pulls the sheet up so the girl's toes are exposed, and he sees horrible, fucked up, manky toes, and he's like, whoa, and he leaves. He can't stay with it.
See, I can't even see the comedic aspect in that because it's so gross. It's such a...
You don't like toes?
I train a doctor, and he says that tall women often have skanky toes.
Really?
What's your experience?
Long? Are they long and
just not manicured? Do you have an opinion on that? Cannot comment. Taller the girl, because I guess it's further away, so they can't reach, and also down there as well isn't as well kept.
For real?
If they're super tall. That's what he said.
What a load of shit.
And he's seen it a lot more than we have.
Yeah, mate.
Or more than all three of us have combined.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what he does for a job. I don't know. Let's leave that alone. We're all in committed relationships here.
Right. Now, back to your BJJ, Steve.
Yeah.
Since the new year, your exercise regime has evolved.
Yeah, it's fucking manic. No, it's great. Actually, I really like it.
So you've got BJJ a couple times a week, 3 times a week?
4 times a week.
4 times a week now.
Yeah.
It was only like once.
Twice.
We've got the turtle stairs.
Yes.
That's an ongoing every Sunday, turtle stairs at Clavelli.
Let's just talk about that for a minute, because it is great.
Yes,
We've got this real community now. It's really cool.
We had 11 people last time.
11, we've had 12 before.
Running up and down stairs for half an hour, 40 minutes.
All different fitness levels.
Yep.
And then going for a swim afterwards.
In the ocean, freezing cold.
Sometimes.
It's not actually that cold.
No, it's not cold at all.
It's nice though.
But it's and
Dee will have to come.
Dee's going to have to come, yeah, for sure. It's such a great way to start the day.
It is a very nice way to start the day. I'd like to do that more frequently, actually.
And everyone's really encouraging.
Yes.
Regardless of, you've called a couple of people bitches before.
Only when it's justified.
But no, it makes me really happy, and like, it's. Someone said to me the other, "Are you going to start charging people
to come around stairs?"
Yeah, like, what are you going to charge them to? Because people, you go to Bondi or any of these beaches, and you see trainers charging people to run around in the sand.
Yeah.
I don't know who's. Well, the clients aren't very bright, or maybe.
And then they throw them a set of gloves, and the next person a set of focus mitts, and they get them to box, and the trainer's not even doing anything.
And just embedding bag technique. Yeah. I don't
Anyway.
know. So yeah, that's the other thing. I'm doing that.
Charge. It's a free service.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely.
We're taking over Clavelli.
Yes.
And then we were doing the Coogee Stairs of Death
with Marcelo
a couple times a week. That's kind of slipped a bit.
It has, because it's pretty brutal, man.
Is it that why? I've not gone because it's too far to travel.
We've cut it back because we were upping the ante every week,
yes.
And I was just feeling beaten up, and it was affecting my other workouts and my jiu-jitsu.
Fair enough too.
For anybody who hasn't done it, the Coogee stairs are there's about
213 stairs.
213 stairs up the side of the cliff at Coogee, and they're brutal. So we did that for about half an hour, and it evolved from doing it 7 times to doing sprints up the side and backward running, and Marcelo was just basically punishing us all.
Yeah, you threw in hills and like steep road hills,
jumps,
as well as the stairs. It's just
yeah,
psycho stuff, crazy.
I do want to get back into it though,
Right.
Maybe once a week. Yeah.
Right.
So as far as training going, weight training 3 or 4 times a week, jiu-jitsu 4 times a week, stairs. I do some form of cardio every day.
Yeah.
Usually at 4:30.
And I, from what I've discussed with you, you're a lot happier. Being
Yeah.
fit, being an old fit bastard.
Yeah, man. My resting heart rate when I was juiced up and heavy was 80 beats a minute.
Oh.
Now it's 44.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's
and
an improvement.
my blood pressure is super low, like 115 over 55, 60. So I might have
Extended your life expectancy.
added a few more years to my life.
Yeah, well done.
Rather than keep chipping them away.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah, no,
great.
and but the biggest plus is just the mental health aspects, man. Like, no, I feel really good. I feel really happy. It's nice, man. And I'm a lot kinder to my missus. Happy wife, happy life.
She might stick around a bit longer then.
It's amazing. Look, I'm fucking lucky, man, that she stuck around at all, given my behaviour.
Despicable behaviour at times, Mr. Curran.
Yes.
The Steve Curran.
Yeah, I've got a V in front of my name thanks to D now. So it is Mardi Gras. You're not doing anything.
No.
You want to watch the parade?
I've got kids to look after.
Kids are too young, really, aren't they? That's actually the Mardi Gras plane going across now.
That's the jet for later.
Yes, that's right. So City Gym is getting behind it, which is really great. They've got a float for the first time in over 10 years. And a lot of the boys and girls are going to be...
dancing and...
I think they're gladiators or something.
I'm organising it.
And Dee's organising
What's
it.
the theme?
It's like there's something about the great gods.
Greek gods.
That's all right. That's,
Didn't you guys do that already one time? Didn't you
I
do?
think because of Billy or something.
well, they're all Greek. The City Gym
Oh,
is basically Sparta.
Yes.
Chubby Sparta. But yeah, so that I don't know, man. This is probably a discussion we should have with Dee. But I've had some people say to me, "Oh, it's not really relevant anymore, the marching and things like that." My opinion is that it's still a celebration of equality and acceptance, and there's people that use that parade maybe it's the first time they've actually gone to a gay event when they're young, and maybe it's a way to sort of segue into coming out. I think it's important for people. It's just as important now. Just because people aren't getting beaten down by cops and there's gay marriage doesn't mean it's not important. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I had a discussion with someone. He's a Daily Telegraph reader, so it's hardly surprising he has an opinion. But he said, "Oh, they got the vote. What more do they want?"
Yeah, okay.
But that's like saying, Aboriginals shouldn't have land rights anymore because they got a bit of land. I don't know.
Yeah. You start so far behind, and I think they've caught up a little bit. It's still not, even if people do catch up, it's still not equal.
Yeah. Well, you're still having that sort of opinion.
Yeah.
And it's a good party.
It was a great party back in the day.
You don't think it's as good anymore? Or is that just because we're old men?
I haven't been.
Yeah, because you slip into that discussion. Oh, it's not the same as when we were young. The pills were better. Used to dance for 8 hours.
That's true.
Yes, there you go.
But yeah, they have all that newfangled stuff these days.
Newfangled stuff.
Yeah, well, it's new technology, new science.
Pharmaceutical stuff.
Yep.
Do they? Tell me more, Kev.
Designer drugs.
Like fentanyl. You're not having much of a party on that. You'd be asleep in the corner getting CPR.
Speaking of drugs, or not drugs, Australia is way behind.
Oh, here we go.
Especially in marijuana, right? On the 31st of January in the ACT, first state or territory in Australia to legalise marijuana use so that you could grow 2 plants and carry 50 grams with you on your person, and that would be totally fine.
50 grams seems like a lot.
Nearly 2 ounces, yeah.
You get pretty baked if you smoke 50.
Oh yeah, that'll last you a while, even if you're a heavy smoker.
Bongs for breakfast sort of person.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Right.
I would have thought 15 grams, like half an ounce would be.
Because if you're carrying 50 grams of coke, you'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yes, well, it's not coke. But in America, it's totally legal in 11 states.
Yeah.
And 20, if you're 21, if you're over 21, you can buy it. That's all you have to be, over 21, and you can buy it in
ID.
11 states in America, and it's medicinal, legally, medically in 33 states.
It's weird because in some things like that, America has become so liberal.
Yes.
And then on other aspects, like the right to choose, things like that, they're still pretty backward. Or is that just to depend on the state? Perhaps, I don't know.
I think
I don't know enough about American politics.
Federally, it's still illegal, marijuana, in America. So
how does that impact on you if you?
Well, in each state governs their people. So
Right.
the 11 states that have made it legal and the 33 states that have made it legal for medicinal use,
Right.
they're sweet. It's just the fact that the country itself, federally, have not legalised it. It's kind of weird because it seems to be a bit of a contrast there.
So when would the federal government get involved to arrest someone, or like to?
I don't know.
Probably with importation and stuff like that, maybe.
Probably.
Or trafficking across states.
Into states where it's illegal.
Yes. Oh, that's
Yeah. Yes.
So if it became not just decriminalised but legalised, would you resume your
Hell yes.
You would.
Yeah.
Do you think life is that much better, Stone?
It's great. Food's better. Sex is better.
Sex is good on it.
Exercise is
remember.
better.
Really? So you just be baked 24/7. D would be.
As long as I could get work done. I wouldn't do it for work. I'd do it after I finish work.
See, I don't know how anyone can get anything done.
But there's different strains, and there's some that are more like uplifting and motivating than others. There's the weed you've had is probably the heavy sativas that no.
Sativa?
Sativa's up and
Oh yeah, the other one. What's the other one?
indica.
The indicas, which put you on your ass.
I literally get really, really paranoid, eat everything in sight, and then pass out.
But you got to have the other kind of weed that gives you energy. You want to get out there and do stuff.
Some people roll before smoke. They have a smoke and then roll.
Yeah, you are in the zone. I used to do that with training.
I know. I see. Yeah.
But I would have some really good sessions.
Right.
Do you know that it's legal for medicinal use in Australia, the whole country, every state?
Yeah.
But you need to have a prescription from a doctor, and you have to have a damn good reason.
Unfortunately, you need nearly to be dying to get it.
you have to have a diagnosed condition like arthritis, Crohn's disease, or being some
Cancer.
some sort of chronic pain. Yeah.
My mother, I think, because my dad passed away of colon cancer, he had one puff on one joint, and just conservative English just couldn't cope with it. And my mum did a little bit of it because my mum had serious.
What they considered having some.
They had some. They tried it. They both tried it. They just didn't like being out of it. They hardly ever drank, let alone smoked.
Yeah. Well, patients like that probably aren't the ones that are going to get a benefit from it, are they?
But a guy that I train, he's one of his best friends. His son was at end stage cancer, in is it palliative care, like dying basically.
Yes.
They'd done all the chemo, nothing
Yes.
had worked.
Yes.
They were basically
And he got on the weed.
got the
Prescription?
oil,
Yes.
but with the psychoactive component as well.
Right.
And he's 100% cured.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like he's completely cured. He's played soccer now.
His cancer's gone.
Gone.
Well,
And
there you go.
but
How much more proof do you need?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Look, obviously, I'd definitely use it. I'd be interested in getting some CBD oil for pain, just
Yeah.
from the pain of
Yeah.
being Steve
People
machine.
take it every day for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and Gab gets bad migraines as well. That actually sounded like a Fokker Friendship biplane, rather than
Did it
the
really?
ones that used to fly coke into Miami.
Is that what they're called?
Fokker Friendships, yeah, they use them in Queensland for flying to the properties. Terrifying. I wouldn't go on one.
They said about 4 people, those ones?
Yeah, for about 4 or 5, 6
Yeah.
people.
With 2 propellers.
Yes, and no one's doing helicopters anymore, are they? After Kobe,
Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't think so.
very sad. So with that in mind, I think we stick with the private jet, the Porsche private jet.
Keep the jet then. Keep it in the hangar.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take it off the market then. There's been some big fights since we've
They have,
done
yeah,
the last
yeah.
podcast. So
You mean domestic disputes or UFC?
Yeah. Yeah. I've resolved my own personal ones at home.
Well, there was that when you were supposed to come to Coogee and Jade hid your keys.
Yeah, I know.
Marcelo
I can't even remember what that was about.
You had a fight before bed, and then you woke up in the morning and couldn't find your keys. You texted me saying, "Man, I can't make it. I can't find my keys."
Yeah, and you weren't going anyway, but
I
still.
went. No, that day I went.
Did you?
I went, and Marcelo has been milking that for the
I
last
think that was
month.
the day you didn't go.
No,
You cancelled
no,
anyway.
I went. So whenever he says to me, "Have you seen Kev?" And I said, "No, I haven't seen him today." And he goes, "Yeah, well, he's probably looking for his keys."
Yeah, probably. Funny faggot.
You're saying that on Mardi Gras weekend, great, good on you, mate.
Connor versus Cowboy. Did you watch that fight?
Of course, all 40 seconds.
Yeah. Do you know that Cowboy made about $200,000 from that fight?
I think 300.
Okay, 300. And
Yeah.
Connor made about 3 million.
Plus a percentage of the pay-per-view, I think.
Yeah, but that's a massive variation.
It is. I
Good
mean, they talk
payday.
about women's equal pay.
Good
What about
payday.
Connor Cowboy equal pay? Maybe there should be.
I think Cowboy would be happy with 300,000 to last, like 100,000 for every 10 seconds he was there.
Yeah, yeah. What's your feelings? A lot of people said that people were conflicted about the result, weren't they? I thought.
Like it was set up.
Set up.
Mate, he was on fire. He
Ca-
was in good shape. He'd been training hard. He'd been working on shit, and he just dominated.
And Cowboy has a reputation for folding at big events.
Does he?
Yeah. What I want to see, the fight I want to see is Khabib and Ferguson. I'm hoping Ferguson fucks him up.
Yeah, me too.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Apparently
that,
he's
man.
got a few tricks up his sleeve. And
Yeah, but Khabib is just a fucking.
and Eddie Bravo's been training him to combat Khabib's style.
Yeah.
Did you hear
I
about
did.
that?
Yeah.
For when he gets him down on the ground, like wasted tricks he's going to do and shit.
Yeah, because what Khabib does is wraps up those legs.
Yeah.
And just then gets ground and
But
pound.
if you can combat that, then
Yeah.
you might be in with a chance.
Yeah. I was waiting for the call from Khabib, given my jiu-jitsu skills now. 6 months
Yeah?
deep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you get any?
Not yet.
Did you get a text?
I'm still waiting.
Right. Right. Also, Fury versus Wilder.
Didn't see it. Wanted to.
Haven't watched highlights.
No.
Tyson Fury changed his style up, and he came on the attack.
Yes. I'm glad he won.
Had Deontay against the ropes and backing away all the time, which is not his style. He relies on his big knockout punch.
That's right. Yeah.
41 knockouts or whatever he's got, 40 out of 41 or something.
Yeah.
Because people are afraid of his big knockout punch. But
yes.
Tyson Fury realised in the 12th round of his last fight with him that if he comes and attacks Wilder's got nothing. He's got nothing to combat that because he doesn't have particularly high skill set in actual boxing technically.
Right. Okay.
So he employed that from the beginning.
Did you watch it?
Dominated.
You watched the whole fight?
Yeah.
Where'd you watch it?
I watched it in the highlights online. No, I didn't watch it live. I was busy, but I watched the fight.
Yeah.
And he dominated.
Yeah. Cool.
It was without a doubt.
Just the Wilder, the cockiness and arrogance. It gets boring. It's cool. I like Tyson's. I like Fury's story. It's just cool seeing an underdog come up.
He actually speaks well too,
and sings well.
Does he?
You didn't see the end where he sang "Bye Bye American Pie"?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
The entire stadium got behind him singing "Bye Bye American Pie." Very cool.
Great.
Yes.
And there's been another fight. Have you heard of an Australian girl called Ebony Bridges?
No.
Blonde girl.
No. Sounds like a porn star name.
She used to go out with Sean Wrigglesford. You know, he used to be a trainer at
Yes.
that
Yeah.
a long time ago. But she used to be a competitive bodybuilder.
Right.
And then she's taken up boxing, and she's actually turned pro.
Okay.
And she's one whole leg is tattooed.
Right.
And a bit more somewhere. But she's also a teacher. She teaches high school kids.
Okay.
But she went over to the States for her 4th pro fight. So she had 3. She has had 3 fights for 3 wins. She went over to the States just recently, and she had a 4th fight against a chick who has had 20 fights.
Right.
And she cleaned her up. She's called the Blonde Bomber.
Bomber, of course she is.
And she's great.
Yeah.
She's aggressive. She's pretty.
Right.
She looks like she should be in magazines.
Okay.
But she's a killer.
Yeah,
she's awesome.
Very marketable.
Very marketable.
Yeah. Did you find her on your
no
hashtag tattooed girls?
No, but she may be on there. No, last time I competed in 2012, she was at that comp.
Right.
And I talked with her I hung out with her for a while.
Right. I bet you did.
Yeah.
You definitely have a type. It's developed over time.
She's actually Brazilian.
Okay.
Of Brazilian origins.
When's Jade getting her next?
She's got one a few weeks ago.
Oh, did she? What'd she get?
Got some more work done on her back.
Big
She's
Daddy.
got like a raven.
Okay.
And covered up.
Was this with Glenn Middleton?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice bird.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much got everything I need to get out.
We haven't kept track of the time. How long have we been going for?
I don't know. It's 2:30, about half an hour.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sore when you wake up, old man?
Fuck yeah.
Every day?
I'm just beaten down.
So sore from
my
your
glutes
training.
were really sore actually.
Do you wake up? Do you have like sore feet when you get out? It hurts to walk, stuff like that.
Yeah, everything. Back, not so much feet. Feet by the end of the day because I'm up on my feet all day. But my lower back and it takes me a while to stand up. But then I have a cold shower and I'm reborn. Why do you ask? This sounds like a sales pitch.
Yeah.
No?
Fill the form out and I'll send you my latest remedy.
Kev's Big Daddy.
Kev's special nectar.
Are you going anywhere with this?
Oh, I've been not lately, not the last few weeks, but I was. I'd wake up and I'd have sore, like I'd hurt to walk.
Sure.
Like I hadn't done anything specifically for my feet.
Right.
But it'd just be like an old man.
Yes, that's because
you
you're
got to kind of walk it out, and then after a little bit, then I'm
plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. Don't know what it is.
And then it sort of, with a bit of
Sounds
movement, it loosens up and it's fine.
Okay.
But noticeable. And I was just wondering if you wake up with aches and pains.
I just assume because I'm
not from training.
No, they're all from training. Like I'm just.
But joints and things.
Yeah, my hands are sore from grabbing people.
Right.
And now that I'm a natty bodybuilder, I don't have and my test levels are my 11-year-old daughter's probably got high test levels than me. I feel everything. Like my elbows and triceps are just cooked. So I guess but I just figured it was like the nature of the beast.
Would you consider the carnivore diet?
No.
No?
No, I think Rogan looks fat anyway. Like he just still looks bloated. I think he's on a bit of growth and testosterone.
He
like
is.
He's quite moon face. So I don't know how clean he actually eats because he's not that lean, really.
The improvement he made in 1 month was quite.
Yeah. Why didn't he keep
substantial.
going though? Like it wasn't particularly.
Why didn't he?
Yeah, like
He basically is.
for a month of dieting is you're just getting started, as you know.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Well, I've changed my diet a bit. I'm eating.
You're going vegan keto though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Vegan keto CrossFit.
How did you know that? Just the way I'm looking these days.
Just the way,
Yeah.
just the incredible shape you're in.
Yeah.
Amorphous, sort of amorphous shape.
Kip ups is my exercise.
Kip ups,
Yeah.
and
Whatever they're called.
kip ups, and
Romanian. No, what is it? Bulgarian get ups.
we started doing that. This is how much my training has transitioned. I've done Turkish get ups before.
Turkish get ups.
Yeah, because it's actually a really good movement for jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Because you're on the floor and you want to get up.
You used to mock them.
I mocked them because I didn't know. I did in reality, it has no business as a bodybuilder because you don't need to be functional at all as a bodybuilder. You just stand there in your swimmers with your tan and pose and try to look as freaky as possible.
Yes.
Or in a
Yes.
female
You're
competitor's
right.
sort of like as hot as possible.
You're right, but isn't it a functional movement that they kind of try to incorporate into CrossFit, that sort of shit?
I think CrossFit is just a way to smash your body because it's fun to train hard. I've been watching a bit because when I've been training with Marcelo lately, we don't have any rest. We train very fast, and but the difference between that and CrossFit is CrossFit technique gets thrown out the window to get as many reps in the amount of time. I think you can do both. You can train fast in good form for hypertrophy and fitness.
Fast meaning short rest. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like
Intense
no
because
rest.
of the short
Just
rest.
I go, you go sort of thing.
Yeah.
Should market that.
I go, you go sort of thing.
I go, you go.
Yeah. That's the new.
Could use that in many forums. In fact, I think I've had a couple of nights like that. I go, you go.
Yeah, back in the day. Haven't we all?
Or you go at the same time.
That's right. that's the most fun.
Is it? I don't know. I'm a bit jaded now. I just think of my, not during, but I think of my daughter.
Right.
And I think I don't want her behaving like that. I think it's hard for dads, man.
Yes.
Dads of daughters.
Fathers of daughters.
Yeah, I'm not going to cope well with that.
What do you reckon I'm going to have this time, boy or a girl?
I think, given our times, that you should let them decide. Have it, because I know Jade invited me to the gender reveal party.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it should be they decide
I
themselves.
didn't know what those were. I thought a gender reveal party was so that you let all your friends know whether you have.
I thought it was you just turned up in towels and revealed your gender.
We could have one of those later on today.
I've been to a few of those parties. No one was pregnant. Someone might have got pregnant,
Were
but
there
no
some
one's pregnant.
surprises? Were there some surprises?
Well, the ones I went to, there were. As you know.
So
Actually, it wasn't surprising. I knew what I was getting into.
you knew what was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Everyone was going.
Anyway, so I thought that it was the parents reveal to all their friends what the gender of the baby is. That's not.
I thought that's what it was
That's
as
not
well.
how a gender reveal party goes.
Oh, you see, turn up at the ultrasound place.
No.
With a champagne.
It is an event where everyone is at.
Right.
But even the parents don't know. We had our 19-week scan yesterday.
Oh, and so it's in an envelope.
We got the person to write it down.
That's cool.
the envelope was sealed.
Right.
We took that home. Jade gave it to her friend who took it.
Right.
So we don't know, but the result is there. The answer
That's
is there.
cool.
So at the reveal,
Yes.
and there's all many variations on how.
Or not the
they-
sex. There's usually only two.
Oh, you fucking dickhead! On how they express the pinkness or the blueness,
Okay.
right?
Well,
So
but
they-
why enforce your gender color roles on the
Oh,
child?
it's going to be a boy or a girl, right?
Yes.
It's not going to be fucking anything other than one of the two options that
Well,
we.
it could be a hermaphrodite. Sorry. What you could have is a cake. Open the cake, and there's a little boy doll or girl doll inside.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Could do that. Some people pop balloons and blue shit comes out or
Yeah.
pink stuff comes out.
Yeah.
I've seen bogans do burnouts with cars and all the smoke is a colour either pink or blue.
Really?
I've seen that. I've seen
that's
it on
terrible.
YouTube.
That's
But,
really bad.
But what Jade has organised is for several people to have these massive super soakers, right?
Yeah.
Filled with whatever colour, the pink or blue water.
Right.
And her and I,
Yeah, soaked.
we're wearing white, and we're gonna get
That's cool.
get nailed with these super soakers with either
Okay.
pink or blue. Or we have no
That's
idea.
very creative.
Yeah, it's. I hope that wasn't a secret. No, not that it really matters.
I envisage if
And then we find out on the day, so
yeah,
we won't
that's
know.
mad. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So I envisage on the day when you get, if and when you get married, that you're going to be one of those couples that has like a dance down the aisle.
Ah, jeez.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
Christ.
Jade's going to demand it. That you.
Yes.
And
But wait. There's more. I went to a wedding with her. It was her uncle finally marrying the mother of two of his kids. They've been together 10 years or something.
right,
They finally got married.
right.
And they did this. However, it wasn't just them dancing.
Oh, the whole bridal party.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what it is now.
So the fucking the groomsmen and the best
Yeah.
man come out doing
Yeah.
something.
Father
the-
of the bride,
the-
all of them.
Yeah, the parents of both. The parents of the bride come out to their own music and
Yes.
do a little dance. The parents of the groom come out,
Yeah.
and finally, the bride and groom come, and it's all choreographed and shit.
Sounds painful, man. It's going to happen.
I know.
I
My parents aren't going to get involved in that shit.
no.
They're going to be like 75. They're not
That's
gonna be
all right.
up
We just had a really low key wedding. 30 people on
I
a
like
on a
your
beachfront.
there. Shredded.
Shredded as fuck. I died my ass off for that.
I know,
wedding.
it is harder than any national competition.
Oh man, I had a lot on the line. Gabriella couldn't. She was 5 months pregnant. Shotgun wedding. Yeah, but it's nice, you know.
Photos, they're forever, so of course.
I'm like, how can you not die for it?
Oh, I know.
I'm amazed. These people that don't get in shape for their wedding. It's like the most important photos you're gonna. Are you guys married?
No,
You getting married?
I just divorced, so.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right.
Got to get
oh,
rid
that's
of the
right.
last
I forgot.
one.
Was yours a
before
big
you
one?
Yeah, it was relatively big.
Okay.
In Brazil.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Brazilian wedding. At Carnival.
Brazilian waxing.
Marcella keeps saying I've got to go to Carnival.
Yes, we're still on. Right?
Yeah, I know. I think I'd come back in a body bag.
Right. You couldn't help yourself.
No, it's a lot of everything.
It is a lot of everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I'd keep myself safe and leave it for the younger
Generation.
Everyone, look, because from what the little information I have about that country and the few videos I've seen, admittedly the videos were
Backstreet slums.
no, they're in parties and stuff.
Oh, right.
Everyone is beautiful.
Yes.
Everyone's hot. So no, I won't be going there anytime soon.
Would have been great to go there in your 20s, though, right?
Yeah, single, jacked.
And not Brazilian.
Yeah, is that it? Yeah, because they like white boys, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well, now we're just delving into fantasy, so maybe we should wrap it up.
Should always wrap it up, Steve.
Yeah,
It's advice
especially in
I
Brazil.
That's the advice I haven't been doing.
That's right. Well, we've had a chat about that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is episode 42.
Yes.
First one, we're Muso Labs virgins. We've
We
just
are.
popped our cherry,
Yes.
and we're going to leave all this goodness in the hands of Dee to produce, edit, and get online.
Works some magic.
You can still follow us on Instagram on the push _. The
Podcast.
Push Podcast. Can you remember what it is?
Nah.
It's something, the Push Podcast. Or just look.
The
If you,
push underscore podcast.
thank you, Dee.
The Push underscore podcast.
Podcast.
That's
And we
right.
have a YouTube channel where you can find all our previous episodes.
Content.
That's the word I was looking for.
The Push Podcast.
I'm Steve the Machine Curran.
The Steve Machine. Kevin Big Daddy Orwood.
Peace out.